straight down. There's no need to add anything, or if you're, except you're making like a flare pant. If you're making a flare pant, you can just divide this line into two up to this point, then you slash your paper and spread. But for this tutorial, I'll be making a palazzo, regular palazzo pant. So I'll be marking 13 inches here, that's our thigh measurement, and also to the full length of the trouser. As you can see, now connect with a straight line. Now this is our basic block for the trouser. Next thing we'll do is to add our seam allowance. Since this 1 inch is already here, we'll just come up here and add this same 1 inch for our allowance. You can use 1 inch, half inch, 1.5, depends on what you want, but I normally use 1 inch for my allowance. Then I'll connect it like so. Then for this upper part, I noticed that whenever I leave it straight like this place is usually shorter when sewing. So I'll come up by half of an inch. I'll connect this up to this half of an inch like this. Then for this side, I'll come down by half of an inch here. Now this will make the trouser sit very properly on your waist. There will be no gaping, there will be no bulging, whatever. Now connect this like this. From this half inch we came up here to this half inch we came down. I'll connect this. I know it looks slanted, it's not straight, but this is the proper way to go about it. Now if you are making a fitted pant, maybe not really fitted, or maybe very fitted, what you will do is you mark your waist to your knee length. Measure your waist to your knee length. For this tutorial I'll be using, let's just say 23. That's my waist to knee length. Alright, so this our knee line, we've connected it already. Now if you are making a fitted pant, you divide your knee measurement by 2 and mark it here like this. After dividing it by 2, you divide it by 2 again and mark from this midpoint. You mark 1 to this side, mark 1 to this other side, and connect it. But we are making a palazzo pant, so there will be no need for that. So this is the front pattern. Normally I don't add that to my trouser, the front pattern. I only add it to the back, but if that's what you want, you can just add your dart here like this. Let me just do it for the sake of the tutorial. You can either use 4 inches or 5 inches, but I'm using 4 inches here. Then you mark half of an inch here and here. Then you connect it. Connect it like so. Now if you're making a trouser from this pattern, now you can make any type of trouser you want. If you're making a trouser that has pleats in front, all you have to do is just, you will not be adding that to it. All you have to do is just divide this line, like slash this line open the pattern entirely. Then you add your pleating allowance. Depends on how deep you want the pleat to be. You can either use 4, 5, 6, 7 inches, just like that. Now you can slash this open, add the allowance, and just close it from this top. That way you have your pleat. So that will be all for the front pattern. We'll be adding our seam allowance, our sewing allowance, sorry, half of an inch here to the end of the pattern. Connect it with a straight line. And same thing for this other side. Add half of an inch here like this, all the way round. Make sure to use your ruler for this, or if you can use freehand to like mark it, then that's fine. Now this is the front pattern for the trouser. Next thing we are going to do is to mark the back pattern. So I'll be adding a little paper here so that I'll just do the back pattern with this one instead of like cutting it and starting all over. For the back pattern, we'll be drawing, connecting, extending this line upwards like this. You can either come in by 1 inch like so. From this our half inch that we came down with, I'll be going up by 2 inches like this. From this half inch, I'll be going up by 2 inches. Then for this side, I'll be extending this line here. Remember, I'm extending from the half inch we added, which is our sewing allowance. Then I will also come in by 2 inches, depending on how big the person is. You can either use 1.5 or 2 inches, but I prefer 2 inches so that it can sit properly. I'll be connecting this down. That. So from these 2 inches, I'll be connecting it down to this our seam allowance like this, or I'll draw this out first. Now since we are adding that to the back of the trouser, I'll be adding 1 inch here for the allowance, for the dart allowance. Then I'll connect it, instead of me to connect it to this point, I'll be connecting it to this 1 inch that I came out with, and draw it like this. Then from this 1 inch, you connect it back to this hip line like this. Then for this part, this is the most tricky part. If you don't draft this part properly, it will either enter your your butt, or it will be too like excessive. So you can come down by like 5 inch from this upper part, like this. Come down by 5 inches, or you can just do 5.5, then you connect it like this. Connect it like so. See how the back pattern is looking. This is our back pattern, while this one is the front pattern. So that will be all for today. Next we'll be doing a sewing tutorial by the grace of God, and